this damn podcast. Because why is it every single time that I'm trying to get this shit all working and I have my interview and my interview is going great? You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, poof, technical difficulties. Anyways, I'm going to complete this episode one way or a damn another. So here we go. Welcome to Joie De Jordan. It ain't so joy right now, but you know, it'll get there, okay? So this is my podcast and where I talk about everything real, okay? All the real issues and all the real topics that everybody needs to be focused on. I really want to explain to y'all that the quality was not quality in all of my videos the way that I wanted quality. Now the video quality was quality in, but the audio quality was not quality and it was really sucking ass. But it doesn't suck ass now because you know you can hear perfectly fine. I am venturing out to a mature audience. If you're not a mature audience, you need to get the hell up out of here because your ass is going to get hurt. Your feelings are going to get hurt. If you do not know how to debate and you only know how to argue, we are here for a healthy debate. Okay, here you go. We're talking about men's transgender and commitment, y'all. Now, in order to kind of lighten up the mood a little bit, and I do understand that some of these things could be talked about in way deeper topics, but yeah, these debates get a little bit heated. So I made a game that's called Agree to Disagree.
Someone throws out a statement on the topic given. Either person can agree or disagree. That is determined by flipping over coasters. The party who disagrees gives their statement on why they disagree with the statement first, then the agreeing party gives their statement and leave it up to the viewers on which statement was most correct. Until then, you must agree to disagree. If the components start a heated debate, we say POV or point of view, which means to switch sides of the debate and debate the other side. Each person will initially take a shot, and if that person is not able to debate that side, that person stops debating and takes another shot, therefore agreeing to disagree. This game was created for a mature audience to learn how to create a healthy debate.
Now, because I know alcohol is involved, I definitely have forms to sign. Them forms basically state that if you don't know your tolerance or you become an angry drunk, you are indefinitely, and I mean indefinitely, no longer part of the podcast. And it's not to say that I cannot be friends with y'all, because we still gonna kick it, we still gonna be cool. I just can't debate with you. I can't have a healthy debate with you until you get that up under there. But somebody definitely will be asking for your funds for calling you a Uber and all of that. So, yeah, long story short, stay open-minded. Don't take things personally. Learn when to let go. Don't overtalk anybody. Stay humble and remain calm. Now let's get to it. I ain't gonna lie. Doing a podcast was a whole lot harder than what the hell I thought, okay? I thought the thing was just gonna be easy. If I would've done it live, it would've been super easy. But guess what? I'm a perfectionist, and I got a whole lot of OCD, so I'm up in editing right now, so y'all not gonna get the intro and all of that I wanted to get in there. But what I am gonna do is put this motherfucking video together. Excuse my language. But y'all gonna get this video, you hear me? Alright, let go. And one more damn thing, okay? Now I'm over here trying to straighten my hair out. My hair be looking nice before I be leaving this damn house. So I just want y'all to know that it's very humid outside. And I'm so damn tired of my hair, so my hair is gonna, my hand's gonna be in my head. I have to redo my hair. But just like, season 1, episode 1, you gon' get what you get. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get this shit together. Huh. Okay. Alright, come on. See, you gonna see it right there. See. Okay, come on.
Alright, we're gonna get this damn thing done. The first statement says, men are equally capable of expressing emotion as women. Personally, I believe yes. I do agree with that statement. They are capable of so. Do they? No. No, they do not. But let's see what he had to say. Men are equally capable of expressing emotions as women. Agree or disagree?
They're capable of expressing? They're capable. Yes, I agree with that. You can't say they're not capable.
But
do they do it? No. And there's a lot of reasons why they don't do it. And it could be from childhood trauma, never been taught, never thought that they could, and stuff like that. But as you get older as a man, it's your job, or as a woman, as an adult period, it's your job to get some help. If you don't know how to fucking these certain things. Because it doesn't make sense for you to be a 30-year-old man and you don't have your stuff put together and you're trying to date, because that's not fair for your spouse.
It really ain't.
Yeah. Because now she has to deal with, like, bro, I got my own, and not only that, that's something that she should have been
You gotta
dealing
deal with people like you deal with other people.
Yeah.
I don't see how you can be so loyal to your friends, but somebody who actually be so much when you don't. It seemed like we kind of agreed on that situation. But second statement said, men face a unique set of challenges in today's society. Now, if you're gonna tell me in this society today, like today, as of Monday, July 34th, 2023 at 6:47 p.m. today, right? If you're gonna tell me that you think that men have a unique set of challenges, like, that's not true. In this today's society, I really do believe that women are more challenged, I should say. If we're not gonna use the unique set of challenge, we're gonna say more challenge in today's society. But let's see with my
I
comment.
think everything else is just standard. It should be like, I mean, having expectations, having challenges from, especially of goals of things or standards that women may have for you should be standard. I don't think that we face too much of a challenge then if it ain't that. That's just my perspective.
Mm-hmm. Moving on. The third statement says men need to actively participate in dismantling toxic masculinity. Now, I'm going to let y'all hear what my colleague has to say first and come back to me. Now, you said that you don't believe in toxic masculinity.
No, yeah, I don't believe in toxic masculinity, because toxic and masculinity are words that don't go together. Like, I don't think that toxicity is a thing, because femininity is a great thing. Masculinity is a good thing. Yeah, like I say, like single mothers, they end up using their masculine thing for survival. So that's used for good, because we have to tap into that masculine role for survival. So for survival, if you're using masculine traits and roles to survive and it works, how can you call it toxic? And that's why I say toxic people is a thing. Yeah, this is my perspective.
Now, I can see it in a couple of aspects of it. It's toxic, and where people would say that it's either masculine or feminine. It's the way that men carry themselves. They're using masculine. They're supposed to be using masculine. That men like just say things. So I know that there's a different way to say it. I just can't think of it right now.
Right.
But same thing with femininity. Like, honestly, there's females out here that be doing some really crazy shit.
Yes.
I have met any personally. Okay, so Brandon doesn't agree with the toxic masculinity term. The term of toxic masculinity. Either or. After explaining it, we kind of had to agree to disagree on that one. I feel like men should learn how to protect and provide. And, men should actively teach other men how to protect and provide. Because in this day and age, again, the bar is in hell. I mean, at first, we were playing limbo with the whole, right? We were like, oh, how low can you go? How low can you go? And you actually showed us how low you can go. Damn. It's just wow. But that bar in the depths of hell, we need other men to pull that bar on up, because y'all just looking at them and shaking their heads like, damn, what is...
Look at me dead in my eyes, I know that you know that a nigga ain't lying. Too much respect, all of my shorty BDs, they know not to try. Too much respect, I used to hand out CDs before they would buy. Whoa, she love me so much, it seems like she buys.
I just need to make sure this is on, because this is where the shit gets a little bit more sensitive. We talking trans, oh bitch. I can't stand these motherfucking flies, bro, but I have a lot of plants too. Anyways, we're talking transgender. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's just be honest. Let's just be completely fucking honest. I think we are all in agreement with half of these damn statements that I have down here, okay? You might as well just go ahead and be like this, bitch. We already agree, okay? First statement says transgender athletes should be allowed to compete in sports according to their gender identity. No, they should not. Are we in agreement? Yes, we are in agreement. Cut to the clip. Let me show you what we're talking about. Sensitive topic here.
It's gonna be intense. People ain't gonna like me up this one. It's a very sensitive topic. What you got on?
Transgender athletes should be allowed to compete in sports.
No. That's just hands down. No.
Everybody said no because, again, it's just an unfair advantage. You, a grown-ass man, trying to, I'm just going to say you a grown-ass man, trying to embarge your way into a woman's sports activity. Why? Why you can't just come up with your own sports activity? Transgender against transgender. Because I'm pretty sure maybe female would like to go against the male parts. I don't know. It sounds like something that's entertaining. You know, some people would very much be probably interested in that. Y'all have a whole movement for yourself. Why don't you just go and do that. Go do that for your damn self. You don't have to embarge on anybody over here. But we're going to move on to statement number 2. Transgender youth should have the right to access gender-affirming treatments and identification. No. It says youth. And I'm so glad my friend listen, my best friend wanted to be here tonight, but she couldn't be here for personal reasons, okay? So this topic right here really grinds her gears. And I mean, she would, I told her we need to put this like under a 5 to 7 minute conversation.
Right.
It'll go on for hours. Transgender youth should have the right to access gender-affirming treatments and intervention.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? It's just common.
They're children. They're youth. If they can't go out here and say, yo, I want some alcohol, you're not gonna allow them. You're not gonna allow them to do drugs. You're not gonna allow them to eat what they want to eat. You're not going to allow them to tell you what to do, how to do, when to do it. But they can tell you what they're going to do with their bodies, and you have to pay for it as a parent. No. And you're actually allowing your child to live in a delusion, a false reality. And not telling them the truth is actually harming them more than anything.
One way, baby. I kid you not. We created you one way. Regardless of what you feel, you have free will to do whatever you want. I love you that much to give you free will to do whatever you want. You feel me? But at the end of the day, for you to cut off the only thing that makes you you, as he gave you.
Right.
At a young age. Now I can understand you grown, okay? You grown, you gonna make your decisions. I can't cut to a grown ass man. You wanna come here with
I recommend you not do that, but yeah.
Right, because you can't reverse it.
Yeah.
It's not like they can just stitch it back on and it just works like magic.
Yeah.
Okay, the key word was youth. Youth with an F. Not a TH, but an F. Youth. If you are this high and you are all of 11, 12, anything younger than 18, you shouldn't have any. It's for your safety, because y'all be thinking y'all be knowing, and trust and believe me, I've been child before. Man, do I miss being child. But you don't know exactly what you want when you are this young. Now when you're 18, go ahead, baby, make your mistakes. I would really hope you wait until you're 21, but make your mistakes. As I said before, God gave you one body. One body.
It's not fair, because as a child, you don't know no better for yourself.
Right.
You don't know no better. So
You
giving
just letting them make decisions for themselves. Would you let a child drive your car right now?
at
the
the age of
grocery
10,
store
12.
with your license.
And say I identify as 21.
Right.
Okay. Let's go there.
You don't identify as juvenile
I identify as this.
in detention until you're 21. You feel me?
And I really don't get that to identify though. Because if I could identify as a millionaire right now, and they should go $1 million in my bank right now, because I can identify it.
And with that, we're going to move on to the next statement. Society should actively work towards creating inclusive spaces and dismantling transphobia. I personally haven't seen transphobia. I'm not transphobic. I would hope that y'all are not transphobic, because these people are really people out here, okay? Regardless if a lot of the stuff that they do not make sense. There's nobody that should be transphobic. Now, do we dislike some of them? Yes, we do. Who and how dare you? It's not just you including your space. No, you including your space over here, my space and my feminine space. So why you gotta do all that? That is what a man does. If you wanted to be transgender and figure out what a woman does, it is sit back in her feminine. Baby, gays are doing better than the transgenders, I swear. Anywho.
There's never going to be a time when you can include, every time you include something, you're always going to disclude something.
Why you trying to push yourself in here? Don't we accept you enough out here to be giving you, and they don't even want to claim them anymore.
Well, yeah.
LGB.
It contradicts
It's
itself.
taking out the T and the Q.
But it's contradiction as well, because there's men that, those women are claiming that they're identifying as. It's confusing. I can't even explain it. I'm trying to get my head around it, because there's men identifying as women, but still attracted to women and calling themselves lesbians. No, you're a man and attracted to. So you're confusing, and then now you're taking away what lesbianism is by doing it.
That's weird.
That's confusing. I didn't even know that.
I had to put that together. I had that conversation with my best friend too.
So a man that identifies as a woman and wants to be with other women is called weird.
A man who identifies as a woman
but wants to be with me,
but you still man.
Mother to be in a heterosexual relationship. It confuses me. I don't know.
Queer.
It contradicts itself. That's just
You can identify as whatever. Because a queer, they can dress up as a woman. They don't identify themselves as them. So they just said they, you, they, whatever. But it's queer.
I don't get that either.
At this point, you should just be like, you know what, I'm queer.
People won't hate me on that, but I do not get pronouns. Because they is plural.
They is plural.
They're plural.
Back to the statement. I don't feel like we should create an inclusive space. I feel like they should create an inclusive space for themselves. You've already disrespected so many people within your movement. You already disrespected the L, the G, and the B. And they trying to disconnect from the T and the Q, which personally I would like to call intersex, but we will get there in episode 4, 6, LGB and a 6. That's what I called it, but that's just part of it. But anywho, I don't feel like we should be able to do it. I think that they should do it. Now, there should be absolutely no transphobia. I just don't feel like you should ever hate somebody else because of what they want to do with their life. Like, their life has nothing to do with you until you start including yourself into everybody's life. So don't do that. Just chill out.
The new terminology of certain things that takes away what a woman is. Like, calling y'all birthing people is very disrespectful. Calling y'all breastfeeders or whatever. That's very disrespectful.
I don't even know what a cis woman is. I just read that for the first time in my life and I felt offended. Just sit back. Just don't do nothing. Just because we already accepted you clearly. We had you in the letter formations. The L, the G, and the B, and the T, and the Q. I said, what the fuck is a cis? I ain't a cis.
And that's questionable. That's
What is it, suspect? Like, I ain't never been suspect.
cis male, cis miss. It's actually disrespectful to call somebody, especially if a transgender person doesn't want to be called something, they want to be respected and called something else. But don't want to respect the fact that people don't want to be called.
Some people gonna really want me to go deeper on that subject. But are y'all really ready to go deeper on that subject? Because this shit can last for hours. And all of that.
If you love women so much, you respect their spaces.
You don't own. We gonna get there.
I say this. I respect.
You gonna own.
That's right. Like, how does that make any sense?
Tell us if you can be better than a woman.
Nope.
I want to see you try.
No pills can outdo your natural body. No pills can do it.
So we're gonna move on. Excuse my squeaky ass chair. I just can't stand it. Anywho. The next topic is commitments. I ain't got one. Men often feel pressured to conform to traditional relationship norms. I'm gonna let y'all hear what my colleague has to say first.
We disagree with me on certain things, but we might agree. I do kind of think so. Like, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. The first question.
I'm gonna this little side eye right here. Okay.
If you're gonna be traditional, you got to go all the way. You can't act faster. You can't be a man that wants to. First of all, you can't want traditional and not be the traditional. That doesn't make any sense. And that goes for male or female, but for men, indefinitely. But you also got to know what it takes to be a man if you want a traditional woman, because she deserves a lot.
Okay. Now, I personally feel, yes, they do feel pressured to be a traditional man. It's like y'all, and again, I agree with Lotto when she said this. Y'all want a traditional woman, and when y'all see a traditional woman, and so myself, y'all see a traditional woman, y'all do everything but treat her right.
Always be saying they want a traditional woman, like, oh, can you cook? Can you do it? You not a traditional man.
Thank you.
Be a traditional man. Is you even a breadwinner, boo? Sit down.
Anyway, thank you so much for this interview.
Can you change a tire?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Done.
Have you built a house?
Have you built a house, baby? Y'all want traditional women. Y'all not traditional men. Period.
They don't deserve a traditional woman.
No, you don't. You don't, boo. You should be submissive to me, actually.
Y'all just want her because, oh, we know she's gonna do good. That is the most selfish shit.
Responsibility, because you got to be a leader. You have to be a man of understanding. You can never be one-sided. You have to know what a leader is. Being a leader is not you say jump and how high. It's basically saying you're my woman.
Protecting and providing.
Yes, I agree with that.
It is called protecting. That is all you have to do.
Yeah.
But when it either comes to either you want to do one or the other. You don't do both. There's a lot of men that's just not out here. They want a traditional woman, they don't want to be a traditional man. You know, I think we agreed on that part, but we moving on. Men and women have similar levels of commitment in relationships. Now you know good and well, it's always the women who put in a lot to the relationship. Now, a man can tell me that he puts in a lot, but I ain't never really met no man who put in a lot. What's the lot? You compromise one game of yours so that you can take her out to dinner. It's like, it's so much. It's like, I always feel like the relationship could be 50-50, but it's always either 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, you know, and sometimes 9-10. And most of us out here just putting in 100%. Yeah, no, I would never put in 100%. I'm sorry. I just never put in 100%. You gonna take all of me and not give me anything back? You mother. Anywho, men are more scared to commit than women in relationships. Now, if you tell me that's a motherfucking lie. Now, I have met some men who are really just gung-ho about everything, but a little bit too soon. And it's like,
What you up to, Willis?
I think personally, men have more of a risk when it comes down to commitment, especially if it's going to marriage. They have a risk. Risk as it depends on the circumstance.
Kind of shit. So I do believe that men are more scared than women to commit. Most likely. I don't know why. But it just, they feel like they have a lot to lose, or that they're not given enough, or it's just so many different risks.
The risks that men may have are losing the things that they have built for themselves, especially when the girl wasn't there to be there to help him gain that. So commitment could be like, yo, you're not showing me the qualities that I need that secures me to commit to you, because you're as a woman, you're not showing that quality. You know, it's that simple. It's not that you have to be, you know, that girl for that guy for him to commit to you as well. So so being scared could be a thing of commitment, because he's afraid to lose half his shit, because that is a thing. I'm not saying that women can't lose half their shit down.
You worry about prenups and all that good shit. Of course, I'm walking out with mine. Okay?
As you should.
I'm walking out with mine. Why? Because I know what the hell I bring to the table, and I know how much I bring to the table, baby. I'm walking out with all of that. But
I agree with that.
Let's just say, if women, as we do, we have a lot more to lose than what men. Let's say that we give out a child, right?
That's amazing.
There's so many issues on why niggas would just not commit, but that's where you have to separate, again, the males from the men. You have boys and males, and then you actually have men. I actually agree with that statement that lady had said. I mean, her name's like Queen something. But she stated that male is masculine. Male just knows, oh, okay, I got penis. Male got brain. Male go out, male do what male do. You know what I'm saying? But men actually have a form of maturity to say, okay, this is woman. This is who I need to be. And making a traditional man.
You know what the problem is?
Yes,
they will never transition to that, because there has never been an actual definition of man. A lot of people, a lot of these guys are just male, and they're not even boys, because boys can be trained, they can be taught, you can develop them, but male is just biological. Animals can be male, and there is a cutoff from male to man, because manhood is about transitioning through the mind. It is a mental development that a male goes through. But most of these guys get trapped in their lower nature, and they never are able to get out of it. So like Jordan Peterson says, a lot of them are disagreeable. Like 85% of them are disagreeable.
Yes.
So you can't even get through to them. So because you can't get through to them, and they think maleness is manhood, they have associated degenerate traits to man. Therefore, they will never transition out of it, because they've never been shown or taught what a man is. They don't even know what it looks like.
Yeah, I think through a lot of tribes, there used to be ceremonies where you had to transition, you had to evolve. As a man, you ever watched that movie Apocalypto?
No, I haven't.
There's a movie by Mel Gibson, Apocalypto. I think it was 2000, but it was it was spoken in Mayan, and it's about this Mayan family.
Crazy movie.
Yeah, right. So anyway, the first part of the movie is another tribe is attacking them in the morning. And anyway, fast forward. So he's the only one surviving from his tribe. But he goes like, listen, I'm the last one of my tribe. My father hunted in this jungle. My grandfather hunted in the jungle, and my sons will hunt in this jungle, because they all went through this process of evolving as men, because their father and their grandfathers were there to show them how to be men. Today, because of what's going on in society today, the Vice family, I'm a part of it. I went through divorce. Why? Because I didn't know how to be a man. I was a Marine. I was a service member, but I wasn't a man.
Correct.
I was a soldier. I was a warrior, but I wasn't a man until somebody showed me.
And I'm glad that you said that, because what I try to teach people when I speak about male development is that males follow commands. They don't actually listen. So in the military or programs like that, they break them down and they program them to follow commands, right?
Yeah.
So they never actually go into themselves to really work on themselves, to be leaders within themselves. So until you can get through to that guy where he makes the personal decision to discipline himself to become a man by integrating the other half of himself to fully develop, he never will. He never will, because it takes so much energy and effort, because as men, you all have to battle the effects of testosterone. You have to live up to society's unrealistic expectations of you as male. There are biological impediments that most people do not know that males have. So it becomes a big mountain of work that males have to do that they just give up on. And as long as you reward them for minimal effort, they never will transcend. And since sex is the most important thing to a male, if you give it to him too easy, he's done.
There you go. They earn it.
Examples. I told you to wear black and this nice orange that I had on, and he was like, "Oh, I got this and this to choose from." And I chose the one that I want him to wear, and he comes up in this.
She responded late. That's the only count.
I responded, but I'm wearing this.
But
I told you what color I was wearing. You hard-headed Negro. You could have committed to what I wanted by simply going back to the house. But you, hard-headed man, decided that you was not going to. That was a simple commitment.
Oh, you talking about those guys? Out. I'm sick of it. Me and He-Man are out.
Any commitment.
How can a man be scared? I wasn't scared of that commitment. You said scared.
You just didn't want to. But that's other men's things. It wouldn't have to be about scared. It doesn't say scared, it does say scared. But let's just... It's not the fact that you were scared, you just didn't want to.
Yeah, you're right.
But those are commitments.
That is a commitment. That wasn't fulfilled. That is true.
No,
I can hold myself accountable when needed. I'm not afraid of that. I think more men and women should do that.
You're a different kind of man.
Yeah,
a lot of men will argue me down. I didn't want to wear it. I didn't want to wear it. I wasn't going to wear it.
I did like it.
Can't make me do what I don't want to do.
I just already picked this up.
Hard-headed ass people. The outro.
It was a wonderful experience. I like having a conversation.
He say that I'm good enough. I'm not good enough. Think about shit that I shouldn't have.
Like-minded,
he making fun of me. His girl is a bummer.
understanding.
Like that boy is a cap. Saying he home, but I know where he at. Like, bet he blowing her back. Think about me, cause he know that it's fat.
Damn.
And it been what it been. Calling his phone like yo, send me a pin. Ducking my shit cause he know what I'm on. But when he hit me, I'm not gonna respond. But I don't sleep enough without you. And I can't eat enough without you. If you don't speak, does that mean we're through? Don't like sneaky shit that you do.
The boy's a liar. The boy's a liar. He doesn't see ya. You're not looking at me, boy. The boy's a liar. The boy's a liar.
Yeah.
Men invade all the time.
That's true.
They don't know how to just coincide. Like, they always have to dominate. And it's like, bro,
Yeah.
most women find will get there.
Well, my issue too is the women that actually encourage men to do that. And the main women that I said this before to you privately, but the women that say it's okay for a man to play women's sports is the women that don't play fucking sports. If they did, they would understand that it's unfair. It's unfair. It doesn't make no sense. And they don't play sports.
And y'all don't think that that's kind of crazy? Like, I hate to call it an illness, but that's what you said.
It is.
Y'all don't think that's just a little bit off the charts? Yeah, we done gave you just about everything. Yes, you can play woman. You can dress like woman. You can take hormone like woman. But you really trying to be woman? I can't even be woman right now. I can't. Do you know how hard it is? It's really nice to sit in a masculine position. Do you know what that is? Your masculine energy? Y'all be real chill.